Hello, hello everyone. Let's just turn this down. Maybe turn this down, I don't know. Guess I could keep the music on. I don't want it to be too loud, if that makes any sense. Do I actually have... Let me check if I've got a pair of headphones on me. I don't. Hello, Mr. Tim. Hi, 26 months. Thank you. Which is going well. Our NNM member. We do have 2 tiers now of membership that we can get people to do. We have the normal NNM membership, and we have the Super NNN, for those who are interested. So I like to think The cheap ones are for the cost of living people, and the expensive ones for people who have a disposable income and all that sort of stuff. And we've been doing more member-only videos, and I thought that we can do a member-only stream where I can sort of play the games that I want and chat about things and stuff like that. You get what I mean. Without dealing with the kids running around and giving me grief. Kids in the streams and stuff like that. I'm also keeping an eye on oh, hang on. I've been keeping an eye on a new video that I posted. I just checked my bank account and have $4.30. That's good. That's more than me. You're technically, I've got 7 cents in my account. So with a skeleton amount of food, but that's just life being on job seeker allowance, Tim. It's just kind of the way it is. As long as I've got coffee, that's all I need to have. Who needs food when you've got coffee? So, but that's alright. I think everyone's feeling the pinch in that. So, I did a video on GammaCon, which is the pop culture convention, and they have quite a few problems at the moment. I did like a 23-minute video, which is pretty long for me to talk about stuff, but there's been a lot of problems with the management of it. Is the background music okay? Is it too loud? I might just drop it down a little more. I don't know. I might just turn it off for now, because not too sure. I have to think about how I do the background music stuff, because I don't have I can't find my little headphones where I can figure out the sound, how noisy the music is. So I did that video, and I've been getting people coming forward with their own stories and things like that, which is interesting. Let me just show you. Oh my God. Hang on. Let me just put this here. So this is the video here. So I do suggest people to watch it because it helps with the watch time and it gets the info out. But I did find out that it used to be like a volunteer-based convention, which has now become a business that's basically majority owned by one person. And this person is not a nice person. Let's just say that. So, and if you speak out against him or the convention, they will do things to you in a legal way. Let's just say that. So I found out about that after I made the video. So I'm a little nervous about it. But unfortunately, the convention on the weekend was really poorly organized. And some of the things they did were not good, Tim. You're I don't know if you're still there or not, Tim. Where's Dale? God damn it. Did I turn off Discord? I don't know. Not Dale's not. He might be working. I don't know. I can probably find out if he's online or not. But yeah, for example, they used a outdoor heater indoors, which most people know that's not particularly safe, and stuff like that. It was just really poorly organized. But the whole that video does explain a lot about it. Not everything, because I've gotten a whole bunch of new and interesting information. But it's been fascinating listening to some of the stories, which, to be honest, I wasn't going to do this video until like a day ago, until I started hearing all the feedback and negativity about it. And I thought, I guess I might do a video, seeming that I've been to this convention for many years. And you can see, oh yes, I've done a couple members only stuff. Of course, lots of shorts that I've done. Some of my shorts have tanked lately, which I don't know why. That one was super good, 14K. And the live streams, well, Mario Maker did okay. Smash was and it's a little up and down, the streams, to be honest. It's hard to tell. Not too sure what games I feel like playing. Is GammaCon a Canberra-only event? It is a Canberra-only event. I can actually show you the website. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's a Canberra-only one. So they have Gamma mainly in Canberra, but they have a light version in Wollongong and Wagga. They do have plans of going across Australia, and I'm like, yeah, right. I don't think that they'll be able to do it because of like how average and bad this past convention was. That's your problem. And I didn't go this year because like last year was pretty boring, and the video game section has always been pretty average, which has always been a bit up and down. But last year was pretty boring, and I couldn't really film anything as a media guy. I mean, I could, but there was nothing to show off. It was like the same stuff from previous years. And like these were the main guests, I'm guessing, which is this person that I've never heard of, John Jarrett, who is only really known for Wolf Creek and Play School Once Upon a Time. And just some of these cosplay people that, you know, some people have heard about, but they're not particularly great. They actually had people from Beauty and the Geek. I kid you not. And it's like, no one watches that show. And it's more of an insult to geeks and nerds than anything else. So, no, I can... What are some of the things that I liked? That was one thing that we saw. I saw after making this video. Lucky this is a members only video, because golly gosh, if if I did this public, I would be in trouble. New management intentionally misled volunteers about the kind of pass they would get for volunteering in order to exploit the labour without fair compensation. So, Mr. Tim, if you're still watching, from what I've heard, those individuals that put up those stickers are now facing legal action. So that's pretty extreme. So that's what you're sort of up against if you talk out about GammaCon and any negativity about it. So, which isn't great. Where's Dale? So yeah, not great. What was the other thing that I liked? This one was interesting. The leakage stuff with the power cords and that. And you're I don't know what you are. You're like a tradie, Tim, or something. You know, you build stuff and things like that. Because that doesn't look safe at all, doesn't it? And look, that was they put the artists and the vendors a waterproofer. All right, shit don't leak. Well, this was leaking more than a leaky boat, Tim. If you see the images here, see all that water and the power cord right there. Here's a video. Oh, hang on. We show the video. So they put it in a tent. You can see how bad it looks and how unsafe it is. You can see there's a power cord in the wet. Someone's mopping it up now here. And then someone decided to use an indoor heater. I mean, an outdoor heater indoors. And they were getting complaints from people because they could smell the gas inside the tents. If you get what I mean. Which was not good. Now, it does say on the sign, danger, use outdoors only. Indoor use may cause death. So, that was pretty crazy. And you can see on the comments here, I'll read it out. It's 6 degrees right now, no heating whatsoever, but at least we're not going to be killed by the provided heaters, ? And they had them on, by the look of it, for 4 hours inside a tent. They tried to turn it back on. I had to talk this volunteer out of it, was told it's well ventilated enough, which I said, we're in an enclosed space. No, it's not. They asked if it was warm enough without it, and I said, no, it's fucking freezing, but you cannot turn this on in here. Upside down smiley face. So you can tell like how badly managed it was and how cheap it was. This was held at a race course, like the thoroughbred race course place, which is not suitable for a convention like that. What I've been told through different sources is they did it because it was a cheap venue to hire out. They could have gotten a better place, but they decided to cheap it out. Probably because it's a for-profit business now. And this business owner didn't want to spend more money than he really needed to. So, ouch. So, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff, hey? Well, I'll go back to my lovely face here. But yeah, no waterproofing there during that job gig. Which I'm not too surprised about. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff about that type of issue and that sort of thing happening. I was surprised by all the different things that was happening with the convention. So lucky I dodged a bullet and didn't turn up. It's all good. Anything would happen, then Mr. Wolf Creek will sort them out. True. I mean, I wonder how much money he got paid to turn up there. Because obviously you got to pay these people to turn up. And I don't think he's costing a lot of money nowadays. Because, like, Wolf Creek is now nearly 20 years ago. It's not like, I mean, it's sort of more of a cult classic rather than like a, it's not like everyone talks about it. But yeah, all the guests were pretty boring. The event wasn't that great. But I'm keeping an eye on the video, seeing what comments are coming through, that type of thing. But I'm curious to see. It's still getting views, so I'm. I wonder if the wait, no 60. I got a photo and autograph at Supernova for $60. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean places like that, Supernova and Comic Con are better, far better organized and run compared to GammaCon. So, and stuff like that. One of the other major complaints was people with disabilities. If you're in a wheelchair or you're on walkers or something like that, it was very hard for people to go around. For people, because I do have some problems with my knees, but there are others who, if you're trying to go around in a wheelchair and there's like a tiny little lift or elevator, it's a bit hard to go in when there's lots of people around. And one of the other things too, like all the food vendors, like, the food trucks for different events that you can hire and get, apparently they were all out in the grass. So like if you're in a wheelchair, and it's just been raining and the grass is wet, you're going to be sort of rolling your wheels onto the wet, muddy grass, and how you're supposed to move around like that. Hang on. Where's it look? The main dude who ran Supernova got the sack because of racial and homophobic comments. Fairly sure. Well, yeah, you wouldn't last that long in a job like that. For that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, especially when like a fair percentage of younger people are into the in the LGBT community, or a multicultural country like that, if you get what I mean. So that makes it, you're not going to last that long. God damn it. But there's some assholes who run places like that. But yeah, it is really interesting about a lot of the info that I got. Maybe I should look up the comments actually. On the videos that we've gotten. On the videos that we've got. Oh, hang on. That's me. I know how to run a stream, everyone. Shut up. I can hear people. Alright. So some of the comments here. This was a girl from Twitter, I think. First time I attended as a tabling artist, the majority of us were shoved in a tent at the race course in -2 weather. Won't be coming back. Extremely disappointing. So -2 in Queensland weather, Tim, is like -20 degrees. You would not survive. You would die. Anything under like 15 degrees is cold up there, isn't it? So imagine trying to work in those conditions. She goes on to say the artist alley was put in 3 sections across the race course with no signage. Many artists were in a section nobody knew was there and did not make back table costs, let alone travel and accommodation. And I asked about the foot traffic. Hello, Dale. How are you? We are talking about the GammaCon convention in Canberra, which has turned fairly dodgy. I can say that word because it's a members only stream and I'm not going to get sued. But the people from the Netherlands, so most people in Brisbane like, oh, I'm cold, but I'm like, whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I made like a 20-minute video, which do watch it when you have the time because it does help with the watch time, and it is like a worthy cause to watch it in terms of getting the word out. And I said, what was the foot traffic like? And they said, oh, nowhere near enough for a regional convention. Even the main hall was quiet. They even had the opportunity for artists to pay for a table in the main space because they just had no businesses there. So we were just talking about, oh, maybe, oh, well, Dale, if you go to the tents, it might not be technically safe for you and the kids because they decided to run an outdoor heater inside a tent for 4 hours. Now, Dale, you're a smart person. Should you run an outdoor heater inside a building or a tent? Because after the 4 hour mark, people were complaining that they were breathing in the gases and it was making them feel a little bit funny. And even the thing on the heater itself says for outdoor use only, it may cause death. It was a bit off the chain, yeah. But my video does cover that sort of stuff. I mean, I might actually play the goddamn thing, actually. And then I can just shut up. Hang on. Oh, hang on. My brain is not working here. I'll just show you the comments part. Any tweets or posts on the launch day of a brand new console or a new Zelda or Mario game. It's quite astonishing. And it's quite strange there were no social media posts during the event itself. They said, oh, we apologise, it was quite busy and we just couldn't get to it, but we promise there's a whole lot of images coming soon. I'm like, well, it's a bit late now. I mean, it just seemed a bit... And heck, they even liked my post. And I'm kind of saying, well, guys, you really dropped the ball. I mean, you completely dropped several balls, all the balls, for that type of thing. So that was quite interesting. Yeah, the tents were very leaky, Dale. So there was water over power cords during the weekend and stuff like that. But one interesting thing, this person I think I know, yet you still won't do anything regarding accessibility to the event or respond to other people's comments about the same thing. Year after year, several of us folk living with different disabilities say that the event has challenges for people with mobility issues, yet year after year you do nothing. It's not that hard. Wonderful disability advocate services and groups in Canberra that you can contact prior to make sure that everything looks okay for people with disability, which is very, very true. And like I've seen a couple people make the same complaints and feedback to GammaCon over the years. And even I didn't know where like the lift was or mobility stuff. So I don't have physical mobility issues like these folks here. I do have problems with my knees. We all know the jokes during the live streams. I've got to go and stretch every hour and a half before my knees sort of play up on me. So, I'm not the biggest fan of lots of stairs. So something like a lift or, 4 or 5 flights of stairs is fine, small steps, but a lift is nice to use if you have mobility problems, especially if you are in a wheelchair or you are having a walker or different types of disabilities like that. Unfortunately, GammaCon does not cater to the disabled people of Canberra. They haven't done it for many years. Even if they've had feedback from the people who attend the convention, they just don't care. I think that's basically it. If you've been giving the same feedback for years on end, don't go to the convention because they just don't care. Or unless they can't find a venue that helps out people with disabilities, I just don't think that it's not a top priority for them. For some reason, they just don't seem to care that much. So, and they keep going on about there's so many resources designed for creating accessibility spaces and events available. There's no reason that big events, especially experienced ones, should exclude people due to lack of planning, which is true. This is the other one. I went this year, and the food vendors were on the grass. I left feedback about it, and the gates were set up in a way that it was hard to get from the road when I dropped off to the ticket checking area. I had to go behind and through the booth to get to the front of the line, as I couldn't go from the back due to the gates and the curbs. I'm in a wheelchair and struggled on the grass. Oh, for fuck's sake. How the hell are you supposed to get food if you're in a wheelchair and you're trying to move your wheelchair through the grass? I mean, imagine if it was actually raining a little bit in Canberra recently, and it just means you're just spinning wheels and mudding up the grass. Like, Jesus. They actually hosted this place at a race ground area, thoroughbred race ground area in Canberra, which is the most bizarre venue around. And I thought, why they're hosting it there? It's not appropriate for a convention. It's almost like they just don't think about finding the right venue. It's quite strange. Well, there's one happy person. One person goes, without going on a rant, Gamma management need to seriously assess feedback and work on solutions, because right now the community, including vendors, aren't with you. I'm appalled to see the cosplay side of things were handled in comparison to recent years, especially when feedback. I will say that Naughty Nerds is like the laziest name you can think of. Drop the use of the like, it's just Nerds. It's tasteless and gross, isn't it? It's a real lazy name, I think. Gamma at night. It does sound like a better name. So Naughty Nerds is like the 18 plus events where burlesque dancing and all the all the 18 plus type stuff. I did talk to one person about it. They said it was pretty boring. There wasn't much there going for it. It's just one person I spoke to, but if it's like the rest of the event during the day, probably not too surprised if it's, managed by the same people, that there are problems there as well. Said as someone who previously plays GammaCon, is the number one on the convention list to attend or recommend, and a whole bunch of people agreed with that too. Now, the interesting thing, this comment, as a previous head of cosplay when GammaCon was still a non-for-profit organisation, it's sad to hear that the information I left about cosplay seems to have been misplaced. Probably misplaced or put through the paper shrink. Yeah, they could have come up with a better name, I think. I hope to hear better from Gamma in future. They could have done a better job. Members really do wish to see Gamma thrive, but hearing reviews about the event backsliding when it changed to a for-profit organisation is very I think we've got all of our YouTube members maybe here. The priorities are more profit-based than rather running a good event that would get more people to come and surprise more people, more money. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? As someone who was in the upstairs artists, hang on, we'll show off this part too. Water and so Dale, this is the together because I don't know. I think somewhere in my science class, power cords should not be in water. Really safe. I think that's something that I don't know. I self-taught really myself. You can see with common sense. Some of the groundwork, not particularly. Look how pleasant. Cheaply it was done too. So cool. Let's have a look at how cool it was. Because this was the environment they were in, which is so bad. I feel so sorry for them. That's that was the condition. Cool. Right out on the. There's the race course there. They were right next to a race course for a pop culture convention. I don't know what the hell that's got to be. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? Cheap venue, that was why. It does not look safe. I think any electrician would say that is not a safe area to put things in. But it gets, this person carries on and says, the con has been open for half an hour. Someone is finally mopping up the wet. Even Tim, the waterproof, would be like, mate, there's way too much water there. Check on the situation. A little bit of mopping there. But wait, it gets slightly better. These are the only heating we had in with us yesterday. Ooh, -5. -5 degrees. Please note, indoor use may cause death. Now, GammaCon might say, well, it may cause death. It's not guaranteed. So, cross your fingers and you'll be okay. Next tweet goes on. They took them away after 4 hours because people were complaining about smelling gases. I mean, if you want to go to a convention, this is the place to go to if you want to be smelling outdoor heater gases. That's got to smell good. It's 6 degrees right now, no heating whatsoever, but at least, or unfortunately, we're not going to be killed by the provided heaters. So Dale, next year it's your chance to go and smell some heater gas. They tried to turn the heater back on. I had to talk this volunteer out. No, it's not a gas chamber. It's a gas tent. Big difference. For which I said, we're in an enclosed space. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, that's not real good. That's not good. They asked if it was warm enough without it. I said, no, it's fucking freezing. But can you not turn this on while you were there? Because they don't want to smell the gases and risk, that slight chance of death. You get what I mean? And they say, oh no, come to the table vendor on the top floor if you get the chance. All right. I think we've got the gist of that. But do watch the whole video if you have time for that type of thing. Let me get back to the main board. We'll be talking about other exciting stuff tonight. It's not going to be all depressing convention stuff. But hey, it came at a perfect time when I'm starting up, more discussion type, random games type night stuff. Rewarding the YouTube members here. I think we've got all of our YouTube members here. I know that one person is a member, but he doesn't seem to watch my stuff. Who was the other YouTube member? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Pete. Oh, shit. Wonder where he is tonight. He might be tired. Yeah, he might be out, but I can get him to watch the video later on. Did you say Mater get off? Yes, he did get off. Yep, and lots of people were happy and lots of people were very upset. So I think that's not too surprising about the result there, to be honest. Oh, a bit lag. Oh no. Oh, we got all 3 likes. How about that? Out of all the people that could see the stream tonight, we've gotten 100% of the likes. It was a hard to call one, yeah. I think people are going to be upset either way in terms of that. Oh, that's good. So we actually got in a new comment on that video. Just a few minutes ago that I just noticed while you guys were watching that. I'll read it out here. As an attendee, I felt like this year was so lacking compared to last year, especially. No professional photography booths, no arts and crafts table, not really any panels, no art competition as far as I could tell. I talked to a bunch of people in the artists' alley, and most, if not all, were extremely unimpressed with how they were treated by management. Heard volunteers were being treated like crap too. Super disappointed, and I probably won't be attending again. Hang on, I'm just typing in a message. All right. I've not looked at Starfield because my controller doesn't work, unfortunately. But I'll try to get it fixed by next week. I say next Tuesday, Wednesday. Heck, we could even do it for the next Smokebomb stream, Dale. What do you think? Like a little exclusive members only Starfield. You know, if the game screws up my PC or my controller messes up, you know, that would be okay. And if it turns out to be okay, I can just cut out the Starfield stuff and just put it as a freebie video. So, yeah, yeah. I don't know where Tim might have gone off to do parent stuff. How dare he go off and be a parent and do life stuff? God damn him. God damn it. But yeah, this video is getting. There was another message that he made. God damn, there's a lot of comments on this thing. I think his comments was that he had no idea there was another whole artist section, which makes sense when when you don't put signposts to show you, hey, look, up here is some artist work, and along here is some other things that you should be looking at, if you get what I mean. So that's the thing. But I guess enough with that. I'll talk about the GammaCon stuff. If any other stuff comes in on the very first Smokebomb stream, hopefully you folks are enjoying it. Our little quiet, intimate stream where I don't have to worry about some 10-year-old kid coming in and annoying the fuck out of me, you know, all that sort of stuff. But yes, there is some news. If you want to play Super Mario Brothers Wonder early, it's going to be playable at PAX 2023, which is happening next month. I would like to go, but obviously I don't have the money to do it. And it would be way too late to do anything now. But next year I'm happy to look into it. As a media guy, which would be cool. So one interesting thing that I should actually make an actual video about this, which I technically could here. I might put a stream marker here. Actually, I could do that. Hang on. I could. Oh, yeah. We could maybe do a meetup or something. You never know. Hang on. Oh, this is why I've got 3 screens and I need it. Epic Games Launcher. Hang on. Is going to show off this. Hang on. So, according to this article by Vux.net, which we will make it bigger, the Switch Joy-Cons, there could be a new Nintendo patent. They could potentially solve the Joy-Con drift issues. Looking at the article here, a new patent filed by the company for a new technology in analog sticks could have the answer. The patent details an analog stick with the magnetic fluid, this very big name fluid, changes velocity or resistance depending on how much current runs through it. So what would happen is when you move the analog stick and then let go, the stick would return to its original position using the fluid. In addition, it is possible to achieve both presentation of a feeling to the user by the operation element and operation of the operation element returning to its initial position. So it would sort of feel like a normal, usual stick, indicate some sort of feedback like the triggers in the PlayStation 5's dual sensor controller. You could potentially feel resistance as you are moving the stick around. So it's a patent. It doesn't mean that it's going to appear on the next console, but you never know. But it could be something, as Tim here has put, that maybe Sony will be looking to for future controllers. But like Joy-Con drift has been a big issue for that type of thing. That is something definitely to acknowledge as well. So, but yes, very, very interesting to look at that sort of number thing here too, I think. But it would be good if this actually becomes reality and you can solve the Joy-Con drift thing forever. It would be good. All right, I just saved that to a video. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know about the PlayStation 5. So the drift is bad as well? Oh no, that sucks. That's terrible. That's not real good. Yeah, I'm not too surprised about that sort of thing. Hang on, let me go back to the room. There has also been in the news. Does Xbox have an issue with drift? Dale? Oh my god. Dale, how many times have I talked on stream about my Xbox controller having stick drift? Yes, it does have problems with it. That's why I can't do Starfield. Because yeah, that's an Xbox controller. Yeah. That's it's okay, Dad. We forget about things. It's okay. Oh no. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. I've got to get a new one eventually. But yeah, all the buttons are fine. But it's just yeah, I don't know why it breaks, but yeah. Hey, you know what I've not had drift issues with though? What would that be, Dale? My left down no. Just don't use it for a submarine. Just don't do it for a submarine, folks. I think would be the main thing. It might probably work better for video games. I just don't like the feel of it. And it's not compatible with like Windows. I mean, who would want to do that? Massive. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Um. But yeah, crazy times. But yeah, I'll try to. I don't know. I mean, the things that I want to get. Actually, I can show you off here because I don't have to play video games to entertain 12-year-olds. So, I want to get another stream dock. So, for the main lounge room, but that's not such a big thing. And I do want to get another new 27-inch monitor because the one that I'm using just for the chat here, folks, it's like a 10-year-old Dell monitor, which it's one of those old school flat ones that has a heater at the back of it. Yep, 27 inches. I've already got two 27 inches, Tim. I'm not even satisfied by that. We've got to go 3 by. So technically, if I get all 3, okay, Google, what's 27 times 3?
27 by 3 is 81.
81 inches long. Yeah.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
That's okay, Google. It's okay, Google.
Indeed.
Indeed, she says indeed. Oh, so you have free winter heating. Yeah, that's basically it. It's one of those old school heaters. Like I'm just putting my hand behind it. You can feel the heat. Where the modern day ones don't have any heating. So yeah, so I thought getting a third monitor would be nice. Oh no, oops. You do have to be one. I do have a Google Assistant in here that I will use from time to time. Oh dear. So apart from the monitor, which isn't super important, if you get what I mean, like, you know, it's not like but I do have a very cheap light. And this is the item that I'm trying to get, which I might get in November because of the the Black Friday sales, how everything goes cheap in November. This is the professional light that I would like. The Elgato one. Which is a nice big light, and it doesn't like shine in my eyes. So this is the light that I'm using now, which is this thing. See? It's small, it's very cheap, it doesn't actually do very good. And it sort of clips onto the monitor, which isn't great, but I don't have much of a choice. So this is like the last, oh my God, this thing doesn't work properly. It doesn't work really well. And it's for high-end studio lighting. It's got all these fancy things. I can change the color temperature and things like that. This is the stuff you can do. You can control all the different lighting and stuff like that. So it's really, really nice and handy. And you could buy two. I don't think that I would ever get a second one. But if I had extra money and I was like, oh, you know, this could look good. Or if our photographer friend, Mr. Frankie, who we know about, he knows his lights and photography and stuff like that. You know, he might go, oh yeah, maybe two lights would be better for you. Blah 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 blah. But it's a nice big flat panel light that will be nice on my eyes and glasses. It's not going to have the little dots in the eyes that you can see that I don't like. And it does work with the Stream Deck that I do have. And that's the size of it. It's not 27 inches. It's a little smaller, Tim. So we just have to be satisfied by that. And okay, well, I guess we're going to go all the way. And you can clamp the steel pole mount to the desk, and it just extends up and down as you like. So there you go. And the pole can go, wow, that goes up to 49 inches. So 125 centimeters. And you can get a smaller version light of Elgato, but the problem is it doesn't clamp onto the desk. It's like, it's on a stand, which is fairly large. And it's probably pretty heavy, but I prefer it to be clamped to the desk because it's less space on the desk for it to take up. So that's why. That's what I like about that particular light. It is expensive, but I'm thinking instead of $330, I can probably get it for like $280, $270 if it's on special during that November period. So I'm already getting myself my little birthday present, which is Mario Wonder, and probably 2 or 3 alcoholic drinks, which will obviously get me drunk because I'm a lightweight. And yes. But yeah, it'll be interesting. But yeah, I think it would be cool to get those. Hang on, they do show off. That's the light, and that's the mini, which you wouldn't buy because it's just overpriced and it's not very good. But the light's not too bad. But I don't like the stand. That's why I don't like about it. Boy, I mean, I think this is the most I've talked on a stream ever in my life. This is a very different setup, but we will get to a game. I think that I will sort of explore some of the games on the Switch, or check out the new season of Rocket League. I do save on drinks. That's the thing. Once I have like a couple strong whiskeys, I'm pretty much there. I'm like, things are good, if you get what I mean. So, whoopoo. All right, what's the time? I might do a little break before we get into a game. I thought of doing a little bit of Rocket Leaguing, just to check out the new season and see what it's like. But there's all sorts of games that I've got here. Oh, why is the Switch so loud? We can attempt to turn on the music. Oh, hang on. There we go. So this is all the games that I've got. Actually, that was a new one that I got for free. I did get Dragon's Dogma, which I know Mr. Necro likes. We could do that as a Smokebomb stream. The Super Animal Rollout, we actually did a stream of that. That wasn't too bad. I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that wasn't too bad. I liked it. But I'm not too sure if people would actually really watch that for long. What did I do recently? Mario Maker. That was flat on Sunday night. It got really busy for like half an hour to an hour, and then everyone left and that was it. I've had a little more of a look. It is a fun game to play, and I think it would be fun to play with others. You know, like Fall Guys, like just don't take it too seriously. It's like a much sort of a simpler version of Fortnite, I guess. You know, the same genre type game. And some of the costumes are okay, and you can play it for free. Oh, that's alright. I was probably a bit tired that night too. So, it wasn't too bad. But, yeah. Not bad, not bad. But, I enjoyed it. I didn't mind Mario Maker on the night, but it was weird. It got busy at one point and just went dead. I don't know why. Don't know why. So, oh, well, that's okay. Just working at the... I think this level of music is not too bad. I'm just trying to make it not too loud. Like it's just little background music. Alright. But yeah, lots of different games. Oh, there are... new games, if I remember. New games for each one. I think one was Kirby Star Stacker, which is basically like a Tetris version of Kirby. So, what are we, about an hour into the Smokebomb stream? I guess we could do this each Tuesday. What do you think, what day is best for you folks? Because like, I don't have to ask everyone in the world, I just have to ask people who are YouTube members, right? And I've gotten, I think like half of you in here. Well, actually including me in that story, that's most. Who are the others? Pete and that one other guy that I think did Rocket League with me, or another game. I don't remember. But he's been paying membership for 6 months. But I don't think he turns up to the streams. That's all right. Okay, let's look at the Super Nintendo one. We'll just see what it is. Because I've forgotten. Okay, 8:30, that's fine. Yeah, 8 to 8:30, that's fine. I could do 8:30. Ah, it is the Japanese version of Kirby Star Stacker. So because I don't speak Japanese, that will be a little confusing. These are all the other games. Harvest Moon and Kirby's Dream Land and Earthbound and all these other classics. I would say, oh, I didn't even talk about the Nintendo Direct rumors. So the rumor is there's going to be something about Donkey Kong. And this is a bit of a wild one. There could be, Dale and Tim, an F-Zero 99 game. Whoop, That's one game. They're all just putting it in Japanese now. Yeah, I think what the rumors sounded like, it was a Mario versus Donkey Kong game. You know that series? So the F-Zero 9, you know the 99 games, Dale, right? They have the Tetris 99, and you have the Super Mario Brothers 99. So basically, I guess you are playing as 99 players, and whoever's left standing wins. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder, because like you can lose your meter and get destroyed and die, or you just go lap after lap if you're at the bottom, or you get targeted by someone and you die. I don't really know how it goes, but it does seem like an interesting idea, I would say. Yeah, it is a bit different. Ah, Quest for Camelot. That's a Warner Brothers game. Maybe we should try the trading card game. Limited edition Pokemon card inside. We don't get the Pokemon card. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? We've got 3 viewers. That's crazy. Maybe someone else has jumped on. But unless someone's become a YouTube member, that would kind of be pretty wild if that was the case. Let me check. But yeah, interesting stuff. Hang on, I think I just got another comment on that GammaCon video. Hang on. This guy says, Saturday was fairly busy, but it was more spread out due to the outdoor space. Sunday, there was maybe half the attendance, and it felt so empty. I felt like many people who came Saturday just didn't bother coming again because not much to do because of the boycott going around. Okay. All right. So, what we might do is I'll go on a break, folks. We'll come back. We'll have a little 10 or 15 mess around with the Pokemon trading card game. If I like the game, then we might do a general stream of it. You know, we might say, hey, Sunday night we do the trading card game. Something like that. You can help me decide if it's decent enough to stream or not. There's also, oh wow, Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Maybe you folks can tell me what those games are about, because I've never played much of Zelda handhelds. So, it'll be interesting. But alright, I'll be back in the next few minutes, and hang tight, get yourself a drink refill, and we'll come back and keep chatting away. Alright, it won't be long. I should actually turn down the background music thing, so people know what the song is. I think it's one of the requirements of me playing the music is that people got to know what it is and promote the people out there. Oh, I will say, this has probably been one of the most relaxing streams I've ever done. Because like when you do a normal stream, you're sort of on the go. Like you have to be like keeping up with the chat, and normally it's a younger audience, and you normally can only play one game, if that makes sense. The only time that I play multiple games is like during the birthday streams. And that's not too bad, because that will go on. I guess that stream will go for like 6 hours on my birthday on Friday night. It's nearly, what, 5 weeks to go? So on a Friday night, and then Friday midnight, well, Thursday midnight, I don't know how people say it, but that will be the Mario Wonder launch. So I'm going to be pretty wrecked by the end of the night. I'll basically be fueled by caffeine and alcohol, so this is going to be a fun combination, folks. But yes, yeah, I think it'll be good fun. I've been sorting out the background a bit, as you can see. I can just move the mic over here, and I can still talk. And I just move out of the way, because this is what a good microphone arm can do, where the dodgy one was from Kmart. You can still hear my voice, and I'm not even in the picture anymore. I'm completely gone. I'm still here. So yeah, I think is he centered up right? Hang on. He's sort of turning away, isn't he? Oh no, oh shit, he's falling over. There he is. I think that's okay. So, yeah. And I've got the Game Boy Advance and the DS, which I've got here. I've got a Wii console, but it's a bit retro. I've got to sort that one out. I think I might get a bigger micro SD card for the Switch, because I'm really downloading and deleting too much stuff now. It's just getting annoying. So this is the old Game Boy Advance, which is pretty... I'll probably get a better version of it one day. And unfortunately, the hinge on this is broken, but it works. Hang on. It's just loading up. And this was the debut game that I got in 2005. What? Oh no, it's working. Which was Metroid Prime. You probably can't even see it properly. It's pretty old school now. Oh, the light's not helping. Oh shit. Well, that doesn't help too. Metroid Prime. Yeah. It wasn't a bad game. Shut up. She's not Optimus Prime. Instead of transforming into a car, she transforms into a ball. There you go. I don't think... Oh, geez, that's a bit hard to see. Yeah, there you go. Metroid Prime Hunters. It was a freebie with the game, actually, when it came out in 2005. Back in the days when we were young, and we were... Well, I was a year out of school. You guys... Tim was a couple years out. Because I had to repeat grade 11 because I moved to Canberra. Because their education system, no offense, is better. instead of you know, like a straight English class. Oh, you're an 88 kid. Oh wow, you are a bit younger than me. Ah. Well, there you go. You're a youngin'. I think Dale's the oldest one here. I think he is. I mean, mentally, he definitely is the oldest one here. Because that's why he's my moderator. I've got to have someone... I've got to have a responsible adult in charge of the stream. So... but yeah, I might fix up the Wii console. Because I know I can do it for the cheap. Barely, I believe. Hopefully you're saying an age, not maturity. 84. Oh, he is. Oh, he's getting towards. Well, we're both getting towards the milestone age. I'm too scared to even say it. But yeah. Ooh. Actually, Cola Breakers. I think he's actually hit that number now. So. There you go. Oh well, we've still got many new consoles in us left. Oh god, the Gamacon video is taking off again. Oh, shit. But yeah, but yeah, it's yeah, I could do the reason why the Wii console is better than doing emulated Wii is because I can use the Wii remote better, I think. And I can play games like, you know, Wii Sports and some of those games that do require the Wii remote. I still think that they will do a remake port of Twilight Princess. Which I think will look absolutely amazing on a new Switch console. But there's also a part of me that did like using the Wii remote. Because you've played Twilight Princess, Dale, or probably you, Tim. You know, the first time when you got your new Wii console and you used the bow and arrow with the Wii remote and shaking it around and using it as a sword, it was just like being in the game. So I'm sure that the novelty sort of wore off on people, but that would be cool if you could do that with the Joy-Cons. That would kind of be cool. I think they would be able to do that. That would be very fun to do, actually. It was nice, yeah, it was cool. And it got me back into gaming. Because, like, I wasn't super big into the GameCube or GBA. And then since the Wii, it was sort of a lost generation for me a little bit. But I enjoyed it. Yeah. But yeah, so how are you guys feeling with this new... We'll get into the game, actually. With this sort of members-only stream. It's definitely a little different, isn't it? A lot more chattier. It's probably more chattier because of the Gamacon stuff that just happened to land right around the same time. Which was kind of cool. Well, not cool about what's happening, but, you know, gave me something to talk about for a little bit. Oh. Oh no. Why did it do that? That's not my name, folks. Hang on, I just need to check some noises outside. I do live in public housing. Unfortunately, let me just... It gets a little noisy here every now and again. I'm guessing it's okay. Oh, that's disgraceful. Oh, well, you've had one Nintendo console. You should go get yourself a Switch, Tim. We need to break the record here. I know, that kind of... Like you didn't actually save on there. Chris is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. One day, Chris heard a rumor. The legendary Pokemon cards are extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon trading card game's greatest players. Oh. Oh, nice. Hi, I'm Jim from Nintendo Ninja. Shh. I'm only 16 months. That's crazy, because you're like 20-something months. There we go, there's some special thing. I'm not a pirate, silly. I'm just gonna go in. The instruction booklet. Remember when we used to get instruction booklets? Back in the day? There you go. Mine's on the bench. Alright. Here's the prize cards. There's only 2. What does it say? Oh! It's funny, I think most people... I gotta go to work on a bloody island tomorrow. Wow. Sounds pretty... I mean, sounds cool, but it doesn't sound exciting for you. Yeah, I want to put the energy card in. Oh shit, what am I supposed to do? He's not telling me. How do I put the hand down? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. Oh yeah. Waterfall, let's go. What's the island? Drops. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, that can't be good. Oh, drowsy. We attack it with the waterfall. Oh, okay. I forgot to do the second one. There we go, that's better. Oh, he's gone now. All gone. It's not too bad at the moment. Okay, we're gonna do that. Oh. No. How this is gonna turn out. Oh, how about that? Oop. Oh, recover. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Flip the coin. It is heads. Oh, okay. Probably used a full heal. Hey! First win ever. Not bad. That was good fun. Good old classic on the Game Boy Color. Oh man. Oh. Oh no. I'd choose the Squirtle Squad. How about that, Dale? For you. The Squirtle Squad. Alright. I think I've gotten enough out of this, and I sort of know what I need to do. Hang on, how do I save the game? I can just do that. What's in my deck? So you can have 4 decks. So I've got a few Metapods. Why is it that I can't? I can't even see what the cards are. Oh, at least I can. Blasting. Okay, there we go. Bubble. And then Bite. And then you've got Hydro Pump, which is a pretty big one. Seal. It's not bad. This is my little deck of cards. If anyone played it back in the day, I didn't get to play it when I was young. Oh, Lapras! Oh, Lapras. It's pretty cool. Alright. Let's do a little bit of Rocket Leaguing. A little bit. So I don't have to worry about, oh shit, I'm getting more messages. Beatdown decks. Oh, what are they? Alright. So this is a new Rocket Pass. Actually, I don't think the Rocket Pass is too bad. It's a little bit, computerized. It's not too bad. Which one was the one that was... Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, look at the old school computer. Hang on. Got another comment from that video, from the GammaCon video, live update here. I paid for a table on the main floor. What a waste of money. I barely broke even. I also sold at the 18 plus event of the night, and I made more money in that 3 hours than I did all day. They didn't share any of my IG story posts in the week leading up to it. Their excuse was that they were too busy. Okay. Not too surprising. Damn. Looks like that GammaCon video is going to be more popular than the actual movies that I made, which is a bit surprising. Got a little TV one. That's kind of cool. Okay, pretty basic. A little chicken. This is the Switch version, so that's why it looks like garbage, Dale, if you're wondering. Oh, that's cool. Error 4404? Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. The dragon one looks pretty cool. That goes with the red, I think. I think that looks kind of cool. That's cool. Little TV going down. Yeah, that looks good. A little bit of a Matrix look. Jesus, really can't wait for the next Switch console. Make the games run better. Alright, that's the general gist of that. Anyway, I know that I've got enough. There you go. There you go. Got 200 left. Oh boy, I've been... Well, the watch time has been pretty damn good tonight, but it actually doesn't count in the normal statistics because it is a members only stream. So it's a special stream for folks like you and Tim and Pete who have been supporting the channel for a long time with your dollary dues. Oh. So, and I think it's been a nice relaxing stream. I think it's been nice. So, probably just going to get a few more people to become members. Someone drove their car out crazy like that. You can probably hear the car screeching out. He's got it. Oh, it doesn't go in! What a perfect start. Why can't every game be like that? I am more of a fan of the Switch Pro controller than the Xbox. Oh no, he's not going to go for it. I think he's defending. Oh, good work. Like that. Yep, go, go. Oh no. Oh. Good support by him. Let me just kind of stay out of the way there. Oh. Why is he not? Hit it. Way too easy. And this Blazer guy's not doing a whole lot. Kinda sucks. What is he doing? Oh! Thank you. Oh, that felt like that was a save. It's too easy. Where was my teammate? Nowhere to be seen. It looked like we missed him. I don't know. Oh, fuck it. Fuck. can't complain. He's only done like an assist. One shot off nothing. Oh. Wow. That's not. Yeah, I don't know why he would back in backwards when he's actually ahead. That was fundamental fail. We could have won this, but is he gonna stop it? Oh, he did. What are these guys doing? I can't even kick them. Oh well. That happens. Oh. Not much there. Alright, that's okay. Why is it not? Oh. There we go. Fuck hell. He's a Twitch guy. You can see it, the TDV. Come on, get the ball. Completely missed. What is it? Oh my god. Sprays it. Did get it once, so. But you never know what some of those saves. Are you fucking kidding me? Nah, he just played like an idiot. That's what happened. He just didn't play that smart. You know, all that work. God! Just keep thinking it's quite hard. We got it. Bit of a weird game. I mean, if you take away his trader goal, he kind of did nothing. Gain 2 XP levels. Oh yeah. There we go. A bit over 2 hours. I'll see how I go. I think we've had a first good little show. I don't think that we would run the streams for too long. These particular member only stuff, I'm thinking. There's a lot of chatty for this stream, but that's alright. This is not going to be fun. Up against the team too. Man, the graphics on the Switch is terrible. He literally just left the match. I reported him, so... I think that's going to be it for this little stream, I think, folks. I think we're going to keep them short. Just like a couple hours. We don't need to stretch them out too far. Yeah, that was a fun little stream that we did. And it was good. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I had a little bit of fun. I'm not too sure how regular I would make these streams. Maybe once a week, once a fortnight. Maybe once a fortnight. I don't know. Maybe keep it on the Tuesday. Yeah, especially if it's going to be more chatty and experimenting with games and things like that. But yeah, should be interesting. And I should write down like a list of things to chat about for these particular streams because they're more chatty-like. But yeah, should be interesting. But yeah, big thanks to everyone. Thanks, Mr. Dale and Tim. And we'll see you, I guess, later on in the week for another game. All right. I'll see you next time. Ciao.